Hello, and welcome to hashtag Trump Part 2. I call this, I called the first video hashtag Trump because, you know, Trump, he's a good guy, whatever. It just is what it is. Like, he's the only ally I really have in politics right now. He's an ally to every real American, every hardworking American. And nobody's perfect. He is far from perfect. But he is the only one right now in politics. There's a few, all right? I'm not going to, you know, just shit on everyone. But in politics, it's really rare for somebody to be real. And nobody really says what's on their mind. And maybe Trump gets a lot of heat because of that. But in reality, Trump is a good guy. I'd rather be with somebody. I'd rather be friends with somebody that'll tell me something straight to my face rather than act like a nice person and do something else. Look at Biden, look at fucking Obama, all these guys. They're weaklings. They're really fake. They're weaklings. And if they ever got caught walking the streets, my streets or any streets really, they'd get slapped the fuck up. That's why they have security and stuff like that, because it's the truth. And I'm Jesus all day. I don't believe in violence. And you know what? You motherfuckers better thank Jesus that I'm not slapping the shit out of all of you right now. All right, but yeah, I was in a car accident. This is part 2, and these they're actually being really nice. Like, the government's weird. The government, there's so many agencies, there's so many like moving parts. It's just so fucked, and that's why there's so many scumbags in the fucking government, because they see the opportunity to do this or that, and they kind of, get lost in the shuffle. But they're treating me all right, and the place is actually called Sober 24. I couldn't remember in the first video what it was called. Now that I've gone a few times, I know what it's called. It's called Sober 24, and they're actually pretty decent people. But the system's not good there either. They're trying to get me like on a breathalyzer. I got a test at random times, and I understand that, but at the same time, come on, man. How the fuck is a person supposed to have a regular fucking job and, be able to do this stuff? Thank God I'm blessed and I kind of have a cushion right now. And I don't really got to trip about that. And, God's giving me signs that I might just have a shift change, a change in lanes. And I'm not going to have to be working my whole life anymore. And, it's ironic because I was just starting to like what I do. And what I do for a living is landscaping, and yards are beautiful, man. Yards are beautiful. You could xeriscape, you could landscape, you could build up, you could build down. It's the sky is the limit when it comes to landscaping, and it's beautiful, man. And you get to meet a lot of different people, and you get to work outside, you get to exercise. It's really cool. So Kobe. Look, this is Kobe. Kobe. Yeah, but I was just starting to like my job, and this whole thing happens, and God is pretty much talking to my spirit, and He's telling me it's because I shouldn't have success in a worldly way. I have to have success in a godly way, and it's not even about like the type of work. It's how I was doing it. I was using stress as an excuse to drink. I was using stress as an excuse to smoke weed, and honestly, I have an addictive personality, and like I get addicted to anything. anything from like biting my nails to like, I mean, anything. Fuck. Like I like doing stuff too. I mean, work wise, you know, it's actually kind of like a blessing in a way. Like I gotta keep myself busy. So, you know, just letting go of the drugs is just gonna make sure that I, you know, exercise more. I'm more on top of my game. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm on crack, honestly, because I'm sober. I haven't been sober in so long. I'm fuck. But it's divine intervention, and I know it. God knew it. God, you know, I thank God that my success is not gonna come my way. It's gonna come His way, and I really thank Him. But yeah, I call this video the first video hashtag Trump. This is hashtag Trump part 2, and it's because of that, because he's really like the major ally we have in the government right now. You know, our first friend is Jesus Christ, of course, Jesus. And like I said, nobody's perfect, and neither is Trump, and I'm not gonna vote for him. I'm still not gonna vote for him. You know, I have a voice. I don't need to vote, man. I have a voice, and you need to wake up and realize that too. You have a voice. And yeah, I mean, it's really a strategy thing too, you know, because in case something were to come out of this, you know, something that's not right, you know, if they do me wrong, if I see something that's not being done right, it's not just for me, man. It's for my people. It's for our people. And really, we're all on the same boat. We're in this together, man. And you know, it's actually nice. It's nice, man. It's nice being on this side. I mean, these people that think they have power, they really don't have power. You know, what is power to you? What is power? Power is what you make of it. You know what I mean? Power, you get to a certain point where you have too much power and you can't really do things. I mean, there's celebrities that can't go to the mall. You know what I mean? They're gonna get bum rushed by a bunch of people. Hey, let me get your autograph. Let me get your autograph. And you know, at first, I'm pretty sure it's pretty nice, but I don't think it's that nice because, you know, I'm a star, and God has shown me my star power, my star quality. But I'm very like, I don't know. I'm an ambivert. You know, I'm introverted, but I'm extroverted. You know, I'm just like the wild card. I'm a Pisces, so I have, you know, not split personalities, but, you know, there's like two parts to me, and the yin and the yang is really with me, and the yin and yang is really with me, and yeah, I'm that guy, man. But I mean, with the little attention I've gotten, it doesn't feel that good. I'm getting more and more used to it, and God's building me up, and it's on God's time, God's level. But honestly, like, I'm gonna have good fame. I could feel it, you know. And a good example of what I'm telling you is like fame, like as a Joel Osteen, you know, like pure fame, like something that's oh, it's Joel Osteen, but you know, you realize he's a pastor, and you know, he's actually doing things for people, and you know, he's blessed. He really is blessed, and he's a star, but he's like humble. And you know, even when he gives his speeches, you could see him tear up because it's that real. And on the other end, you got these celebrities that like come to fortune and fame so quickly, and they're just like robots with their fucking glasses on, and I'm trying to cut swearing, but they look like dipshits. All right, let's just be honest. Let's be real. And just now, I'm not hating on Lil Baby, but look at Lil Baby. Lil Baby's like, and I mean, I was heading down that route too. So I mean, I can't hate on them. I'm a baby too. I'm God's baby though. Yo soy el bebé de la luz. But long story short, man. Uh, I gotta take full responsibility of all this stuff that's going on, and I'm gonna be up to it. But it kind of pisses me off. Like, why aren't we holding the government accountable as well? All these motherfuckers that kill, take bribes to pass laws. What about them, huh? Let's hold them accountable. You know, if you could take the time to create technology to drug test me and fucking have a breathalyzer that's attached to my, that's synced to my phone. If you can come up with that type of technology, how can you not come up with a solution to the corruption in our fucking system? And yes, I said our system because I am the king. All right, I am today's king of Israel, and I don't give a fuck who says what. I know who I am. But, like I said, God is still working on me. God is still working on me. So, please bear with me. Please don't hate on me because, yes, I'm not supposed to be swearing. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. But this is the development stages, and I'm not afraid, man. I come to you raw as I am. Look at me. Oh shoot, I'm healing up. Look at that. I thought I was gonna look ugly for the rest of my life, but look at that. Even with the fucked upness, man, I shine because of Jesus, man, and it feels good, man. It feels good. It's an inner glow. It's an inner, it's beautiful, and yeah. I mean, when it comes to the government, they need to get their shit together, man, and we need to hold them accountable. I wrote a poem. I don't know if you know about Poetizer, but I just published a book too. So, look out for my book. And I don't want to promote too much on that right now. But, head to Poetizer. My name on there, my pen name is Pen Name Dark Knight. With a little, I don't know, just look for it. Pen Name Dark Knight. Before that, I had another account. It's called, it used to be called Heir to the Pharaoh. Now it's called Jesus Lives for Us because, I went into a point where I was like, at first it was more about me. It was more egotistical, even though God was still using me because I had God in my heart. But, as I went on, I'm just kind of like, I can't be calling myself that, I'm heir, but we're all heirs, Yes, I am king of Israel. But really, I'm today's king. There's been so many kings. And it almost like scares me to say that because there's so many like people in all these Pharisees, today's modern day Pharisees, they're going to judge me. And I know that. But guess what? I don't care. I'm a prophet. There's many prophets. And you could prophesy God's truth over your life or not. Or you could let people write your story, But if you accept God's inheritance, you become a part of God. God becomes a part of you, and you've always been a part of God. And you realize that God is the author of our faith. And through that, no matter what you do, I'm a prophet, yes. I write, I do a lot of things, but I'm a Pisces. All right, but I don't think I'm Mr. Perfect. Yes, I do. All right, I do think I'm Mr. Perfect, but I'm not perfect. I know that, and I wouldn't be shit without God. All right, and I think the enemy really hates me because of that. But no matter where you are, I'm a perfect example of that. No matter where you are in life, God makes you shine, man. God makes you shine. Look, and maybe this is a little far stretched, but look at Salt Bay, man. Look at Salt Bay. What kind he shined through sprinkling some salt. That's it. And ye are the salt of the world. Don't forget that. So, I mean, life is beautiful. Life is good. I'm sober now. I wanted to drink for a while, and I understand why things had to happen the way they happened. And you know, we're only hurting ourselves. They can't hurt us. And the reason I brought up this last poem of mine, not the last one because I just wrote one, but the one before that, it talks about exactly what I'm talking about. It's